arrows inside their chests. They bark orders, I move tides. Their words dry while my empire rise. Nothing louder than a still command, nothing sharper than a steady hand. Power born from holding breath, not from noise, not from threats.
Power in silence, breathe like weight. Move with a glance, seal your fate. Power in silence, speak through stare. King don't shout, king declare. Power in silence, world hold still. No scream needed to break their will. Power in silence, crown unseen. Wear my rule in what ain't screamed.
Silence louder than thunder, presence heavier than crowns. Boss energy begins now.
I don't need the room needs me. Boss energy. King frequency. Or walk first before I step in. Talk don't drip, my silence win. Chest out, mind cold, hands clean. Eyes cut sharper than guillotine. I don't chase bags, I move tides. I don't beg deals, I sign lives. Pressure ain't precious, just fuel. I bend cities and break old rules. Boss energy. Stand, don't bend. Boss energy. Make kings kneel again. Boss energy. Move with fate. Boss energy. Whole earth vibrate. Boss energy. No fake loud. Boss energy. Move whole crowds. Boss energy. I like flame. Boss energy. They chant my name. They chant my name. Heartbeat drum like a war chant. Empire breathing in every stance. I don't do maybe, don't do wait. I write futures and engrave fates. Moving through shadows like I own night. Glance, once world flip right. Not boss for clout, boss from bones. Built this crown out of blood and stones. Stand, don't bend. Boss energy. Make kings kneel again. Boss energy. Move with fate. Boss energy. Whole earth vibrate. No fake loud. Boss energy. Move whole crowds. Boss energy. I like flame. Boss energy. They chant my name. Boss energy. They chant my name. No noise. No need. Boss energy. Feed the breed.
tilt once, they fold dice.
No need to shout, no need to plead. My gaze slice air like a silent creed. One look frees more than chains. One glance move more than flames. Silence, armor, stare or sword. Every pupil frame my word. Shift my brow, contracts flip. Tilt my head, empires slip.
I say everything, no voice, just pull. I say everything, no push, just rule. I say everything, no threats, just truth. I say everything, command from proof. I say everything, they blink, they sway. I say everything I breathe, they obey.
Room full of noise, turn hush on sight. One eye raised, change wrong to right. Bosses talk loud when they scared. Real kings whisper with a stare. I ain't gotta flex, I ain't gotta fight. My peoples move contracts overnight. Don't send texts, don't call names. I just look and change the game.
I say everything, no voice, just pull. I say everything, no push, just rule. I say everything, no threats, just truth. I say everything, command from proof. I say they blink, they sway. I say everything I breathe, they obey. One law, one rule. I say all.
Solid core, ghost form, iron bones, smoke soul. Built from iron, scars in vain. Tempered hard through fire and rain. Breath like fog, slip through cracks. Steel spine never bends, never cracks. Fist like anvil, step like mist. Hit like hammer, vanish like twist. Can't hold what's too strong. Can't cage what don't belong. Built from iron, can't break my skin. Move like smoke, can't cage my wind. Built from iron, grounded deep. Move like smoke, wide and sweep. Built from iron, pulse of flame. Move like smoke, touch my name. Built from iron, frame too bold. Move like smoke, story untold. Forge my path through molten stone, but ghost your plans when I'm gone. Flex like weight, but flow like dream. Hard to see, harder to pin. My breath don't tremble, my eyes don't blink. Body don't break, mind don't sink. One movement, steel next I missed. Boss on earth, phantom on wrist. Built from iron, can't break my skin. Move like smoke, can't cage my wind. Built from iron, grounded deep. Move like smoke, wide then sweep. Built from iron, pulse of flame. Move like smoke, touch my name. Built from iron, frame too bold. Move like smoke, story untold. Form of fire, heart of fog. Built from iron, move like gods.
I move, you adjust.
Didn't knock, kicked in the gate. Didn't wait, redesigned the fate. Didn't ask, can, didn't say please. I built empires on broken knees. Cut the line where rules get made. Sign my name where kings get paid. They raise hands, I raise lands. They seek okays, I set commands. No permission needed, I carve my way. No permission needed, I flip the play. No permission needed, crown my move. No permission needed, born to prove. No permission needed,
Build this throne,
no permission needed,
claim my zone.
no permission needed.
Say it clear, I make the rules, I pioneer.
Boardroom silent when I walk through. Contracts change with my breakthrough. They draft maps, I redraw seas. They set goals, I plant trees. Every can't I turn to ash. Every won't became my cash. I don't conform, I don't delay. I break the mold and walk away. No permission needed, I carve my way. No permission needed, I flip the play. No permission needed, crown my move. No permission needed, born to prove. No permission needed, build this throne. No permission needed, claim my zone. No permission needed, say it clear. I make the rules, I pioneer.
No waiting, no asking, no permission, only conquering.
No please, no maybe, only motion, only command. When I speak, mountains slide. When I blink, rivers divide. I don't debate, I architect. I don't ask, I direct. Contracts written in one breath, moves executed like silent death. Step in shadows, light obeys. Words ain't thrown, they slay. Orders not requests, move or fold. Orders not requests, break the mold. Orders not requests, speed of thought. Orders not requests, aim and caught. Orders not requests, no time for slow. Orders not requests, green means go. Orders not requests, kings invest. Orders not requests, build not guess. I don't pitch dreams, I lay down plans. Blueprint carved on bigger lands. You chase votes, I crown towns. You ask doors, I break bounds. Meetings hush when my name resounds. Silence sign the deals around. I give no option, only route. Speak once, the world salutes. Orders not requests, move or fold. Orders not requests, aim the mold. Orders not requests, speed of thought. Orders not requests, aim and caught. Orders not requests, no time for slow. Orders not requests, green means go. Orders not requests, kings invest. Orders not requests, build not guess. Speak once, move worlds, move words, not requests. Birth the stone. Birth the stone. Pressure ain't curse, it's crowning. Pressure on my neck made the gold glow. Pressure on my steps made the world slow. Didn't crack, didn't crawl, didn't beg. Turned the weight into diamond legs. Pain sculpted thrones from broken dreams. Sweat polished up my winning schemes. They folded heat, I crystallize. They sink in storms, I crystallize.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Break or shine,
Pressure makes diamonds.
carve the line.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Weight to flight,
Pressure makes diamonds.
dark to light.
Pressure makes diamonds.
I don't bend,
Pressure makes diamonds.
boss ascend.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Scars refined,
Pressure makes diamonds.
built this mind.
Every bruise a blueprint of thrown floors. Every scar a lockpick to close doors. You hide from fire, I built my coat. Wore the flame like King's Note. Turn the never into new terrain. Turn the impossible into domain. I don't just survive, I sculpt. I don't just stand, I erupt. Pressure makes diamonds.
Break or shine,
Pressure makes diamonds.
carve the line.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Weight to flight,
Pressure makes diamonds.
dark to light.
Pressure makes diamonds.
I don't bend,
Pressure makes diamonds.
boss ascend.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Scars refined,
Pressure makes diamonds.
built this mind.
I'm not the broken, I'm the born.
Pressure made me crown sworn. Crown sworn. No blade, no noid, just moves. Boardroom Assassin. Boardroom Assassin. Board calls. Boardroom Assassin. Step in suits, leave 'em shook. Flip whole futures with just one look. Smile cut deeper than daggers throw. Signature worth more than bullets blow. They bring documents, I bring fate. They bring arguments, I dictate. Silence my sword, patience my shield. They swing wild, I own the field. Boardroom Assassin. Strike with pin. Boardroom Assassin. End wave grin. Boardroom Assassin. No blood seen. Boardroom Assassin. Wipe them clean. No mercy shown. Crown on loan. No moves unseen. Reign supreme. I don't shout, I steer tides. One handshake, a kingdom divides. One glance across the oak wood floor, and another dynasty breathes no more. No fingerprints, no second chance. Just legacies cut with a single glance. Dealers fold, rulers kneel. Bosses lose, assassin seal. Strike, wife a pin. And wife grin. No blood seen. Wipe them clean. No need crown on loom. Moves unseen. Reign supreme. Not a threat. Not a plea. Just closure. Boardroom Assassin.
Footprint fade, not mine. I step, empire's blind.
I don't walk, I lay foundations. Every heel crush breeds new nations. I don't drift, I carve new maps. Every footprint seeds new stacks. When I move, the borders shift. When I breathe, the world uplift. Land don't own me, I own time. Space bends forward to my prime. Empire steps, ground bow low. Empire steps, where kings don't go. Empire steps, build with stride. Empire steps, willed with pride. Empire steps, no backward glance. Empire steps, expansion dance. Empire steps, drown this way. Empire steps, boss don't sway. My shadow builds what hands can't hold. My pace burn trails through myths untold. I ain't a passenger in this play. I write the maps, they beg to stay. No border tames, no gate too wide. I turn deserts to cities overnight. I ain't just stepping, I'm shaping spines. I ain't just marching, I'm drawing lines. Ground bow low. Empire steps, where kings don't go. Empire steps, build with stride. Empire steps, rule with pride. Empire steps, no backward glance. Empire steps, expansion dance. Empire steps, crown this way. Empire steps, boss don't sway. Each step a law, each breath a land. Empire walks, empire stands.
No show. You'll hear no hand raised. Mind glance and kingdom sway.
One tilt, army shift stance. One stare, cities lose chance. I don't bark, I ignite pace. One cold, blink sets the race. No talk, no nudge, no plead. Just eyes plant the boss seed. They look for signs, I give the path. They breathe my will, feel my math. Glance and they move, no sound, pure sway. Glance and they move, no talk, obey. Glance and they move, break or bend. Glance and they move, start to end. Glance and they move, no second guess. Glance and they move, pressure less. Glance and they move, no fight, just prove. Glance and they move, I blink, they move. Room full of lions turn sheep on sight. One eye twist, change wrong to right. No stage needed, no chair spun. Presence alone outweighs the sun. My glance weigh more than gold talk. One eyebrow lift, kings walk. Power ain't loud, it's pure design. Move on cue, breathe in line. Glance and they move, no sound, pure sway. Glance and they move, no talk, obey. Glance and they move, break or bend. Glance and they move, start to end. Glance and they move, no second guess. Glance and they move, pressure less. Glance and they move, no fight, just prove. Glance and they move, I blink, they move. One look, one shift.
Glance.
Empire drift.
distraction. Cold negotiations, no heart, pure steel. Cold negotiations, no bluff, just real. Cold negotiations, breath like ice. Cold negotiations, silence slice. Cold negotiations, break or kneel. Cold negotiations, close the deal. Cold negotiations, stare not plead. Cold negotiations, win on need. Room drips wet, I breathe frost. They lose control, I count cost. They pray for heat, I snow the game. They flinch in talks, I claim the name. I ain't here for fair, ain't here to plead. I'm here for outcome, not sympathy. Pressure freeze, contracts thin. Cold talks crown cold kings. Cold negotiations, no heart, pure steel. Cold negotiations, closures the real. Cold negotiations, breath like ice. Cold negotiations, silence slice. Cold negotiations, break a needle. Cold negotiations, close and bleed. Cold negotiations, stare not plead. Cold negotiations, win on need. Chill the room, seal the room. Cold words, crown move. Chill the room, seal the room. Cold words, crown moves.
No fireworks, no roars, just crowns. Victory doesn't shout. I don't raise fists, I raise empires. I don't chant wins, I light fires. No need to scream when the sky knows. No need to prove when the world bows. They talk loud to cover cracks. I walk quiet on diamond tracks. Victory ain't noise, it's presence felt. A silent storm where giants melt. Victory doesn't shout, it moves in breath. Victory doesn't shout, it weighs like debt. Victory doesn't shout, it chills the air. Victory doesn't shout, it crowns with stare. Victory doesn't shout, no need for cheers. Victory doesn't shout, it breaks through years. Victory doesn't shout, silent flame. Victory doesn't shout, but carves its name. Whispers build monuments taller than noise. Silence write chapters no voice destroys. I don't parade gold, I stack stone. I don't flex crowds, I flex thrones. Victory's not about who sees the dance, it's about who dares not glance. No banners, just waves of breath. No need to scream when you outlive death. Victory doesn't shout, it moves in breath. Victory doesn't shout, it weighs like debt. Victory doesn't shout, it chills the air. Victory doesn't shout, it crowns with stare. Victory doesn't shout, no need for cheers. Victory doesn't shout, it breaks through years. Victory doesn't shout, silent flame. Victory doesn't shout, but carves its name. No need for noise. Victory is breath.
victories.
A move needed, no threat shown, just silence and checkmate.
I don't attack, I rearrange breath. I don't storm gates, I fold the chess. No pawns fall, kings collapse. No swords clash, thrones detach. I blink, the knights retreat. I breathe, the bishops bleed. One thought colder than sword swings. I don't fight wars, I end kings.
Checkmate with silence, no words, just will. Checkmate with silence,
No chase, just kill.
checkmate with silence,
No sound, just claim.
checkmate with silence,
Own the game.
checkmate with silence,
No break, no cry.
checkmate with silence,
Kings resign.
checkmate with silence,
No war, no tear.
checkmate with
Silence, crown clear. I sit, they slide, I stand, they fall. One breath thick enough to crush them all. Plans shatter under empty gaze. Battles lost in silent haze. No flags flown, no swords unsheathed. No armies needed for crown to breathe. Power's not in noise, it's in grip. The board bends under frozen script. Checkmate with silence, no words, just will. Checkmate with silence, no chase, just kill. Checkmate with silence, no sound, just claim. Checkmate with silence, own the game. Checkmate with silence, no break, no cry. Checkmate with silence, kings resign. Checkmate with silence, no lord or tear. Checkmate with silence, crown clear. One look, one breath, no scream, just checkmate.
no scream, just checkmate.
Not blood, not fear. Steel in every beat. Heartbeat slow like forge in dark. Every thud engraves my mark. No trembling veins, no broken bones. My pulse hits harder than thrones. Built from ash, cooled in storms. I flex in silence, shatter norms. Not just alive, I'm molten drive. Every steel pulse keeps kings alive. Steel pulse, no crack, no fold. Steel pulse, beat pure gold. Steel pulse, in flame. Steel pulse, built to strike. Steel pulse, carved by fight. Steel pulse, march through storms. Steel pulse, break new forms. Feel my breath, it's iron smoke. Feel my steps, ground stroke. I don't run, I forge the pace. Magma soul with iron face. They drip in sweat, I drip in steel. Their heart flicker, mine reveal. Not here to bleed, here to build. Every beat, another field. Steel pulse, no crack, no fold. Steel pulse, beat pure gold. Steel pulse, fire in vein. Steel pulse, born in flame. Steel pulse, built to strike. Steel pulse, carved by fight. Steel pulse, march through storms. Steel pulse, break new forms.
No step back. No look back. No retreat. No remorse.
I don't fold, I break the gate. I don't flinch, I tilt the fate. Every scar inked in my stride. Every loss fuel for the ride. No sorry slips from my cold breath. No what if shakes my soul sets. I built this climb on grit alone. No retreat carved in bone. No retreat, no remorse. Push through fire, no retreat, no remorse. Climb up higher, no retreat, no remorse. Scars to flags, no retreat, no remorse. No break, no drag, no retreat, no remorse. Only steel, no retreat, no remorse. Only will, no retreat, no remorse. Born to force, no retreat, no remorse. Boss course. Boss course. Roads collapse, I lay new lines. Walls stand tall, I break designs. I ain't made for waiting zones. I tear through fears, rebuild thrones. I don't replay, I refuel flame. I don't rewind, I rename game. Every no just another floor. Every fall just another roar. No remorse, push through fire. No retreat, no remorse. Climb up higher. No retreat, no remorse. Scars to flags. No retreat, no remorse. Bars to drag. No retreat, no remorse. Only steel. No retreat, no remorse. Only will. No retreat, no remorse. Born to force. No retreat, no remorse. Boss course. No fear. No tears. No retreat. Only rain. My roads crack where theirs get paved. My steps carve lanes that never behave. Built from hunger they can't digest. Move through walls they call best. I don't fit, I fracture frames. I don't race, I rename games. Built different, scars in code. Move different, break their road. Built different, breath in flame. Move different, shift the game. Built different, spine in steel. Move different, seal the deal. Built different, mind unfazed. Move different, crown the maze. They walk lanes, I shift continents. They play roles, I write documents. Their ceiling's just my front porch view. Their limits just my avenues. No carbon copy, no faded trace. I orbit goals at different pace. I'm not their echo, not their mold. Built different, heart too cold. Built different, scars in code. Move different, break their road. Built different, breath in flame. Move different, shift the game. Built different, spine in steel. Move different, seal the deal. Built different, mind unfazed. Move different, crown the maze. Not cloned, not lone. Built different. Not cloned. Not loaned. Built different. I don't plead, I lay foundations. I don't beg, I carve the nations. No banners flown, no horns blown. Just heavy hands stacking stone. No need for votes, no need for cheers. My work echoes through the years. No robe, no staged applause. Just movements bigger than laws. Crowned by action, no words just done. Crowned by action, fight already won. Crowned by action, throne appears. Crowned by action, loud in years. Crowned by action, built not bought. Crowned by action, earned not sought. Crowned by action, breath and flame. Crowned by action, seal my name. They post claims, I post cities. They flash fakes, I hold histories. My throne don't wobble with empty claps. My path don't beg for faded maps. Sweat paved the stairs they can't see. Brick by pain, crowned by spree. I don't scream, I architect. Crown lands on silent necks. Crowned by action, no words just done. Crowned by action, fight already won. Crowned by action, throne appears. Crowned by action, loud in years. Crowned by action, built not bought.
don't sign ends, I launch waves. I don't mark stops, I carve graves. Every stone I touch now breathes. Every name I wrote now seeds. Legacy ain't built on tombs and cries. Legacy walks where kings still rise. Not trapped in time, I bend the stream. Not locked in tales, I fuel dreams. Legacy in motion, not past, just flame. Legacy in motion, not fame but name. Legacy in motion, not still but flow. Legacy in motion, where bosses grow. Legacy in motion, not gone, just spread. Legacy in motion, not dust but thread. Legacy in motion, pulse through skies. Legacy in motion, never dies. Built bridges they can't erase. Built blueprints on empty space. They build walls, I mold seas. They write books, I move trees. No end for those who move the ground. No grave for those whose echoes sound. Not a king of one reign or time. Boss energy cross every line. Legacy in motion, not past, just flame. Legacy in motion, not fame but name. Legacy in motion, not still but flow. Legacy in motion, where bosses grow. Legacy in motion, not gone, just spread. Legacy in motion, not dust but thread. Legacy in motion, pulse through skies. Legacy in motion, never dies. Not a period, not a wall, just footsteps across it all.